Alright, welcome back to another episode of freezing my balls off in South Dakota. Actually, it's not that bad. It's kind of cold, but it's not super cold. We got the shack over here, but we're heading out. We're going to try to explore and see if we can't find some bigger fish. We've got a lot of numbers. We haven't caught anything very large. I mean, we got some pretty decent smallmouth. Ben caught like a 15, 16 incher. He's over there hole hopping, and I'm going to do the same. Got a dead stick minnow, got a Swedish pimple, got my fish finder. Gonna run around and see if we can't get bit by something bigger. We've marked some big fish, we've missed some big fish. We're just gonna try to keep it rolling. Hopefully they did not shut off. Sometimes it happens, but there's usually a way to make them eat, so we're gonna try to figure out what it is. Come on with me. Dude, look at that sun coming through the fog. That looks badass. Dad, look at the scenery. Dad, it's pretty. Got one. Oh, my reel froze and he came off. We need to set up the shack, man. My reel froze. I got two on. Got another one. Oh, that's bigger, dude.
Got all big?
Yeah.
Something with weight to it, huh?
Well, everything feels big on this, so it's probably not too big, but it's almost acting like a walleye. Oh. Oh, he came off!
Oh!
No!
Sorry.
Damn.
God dang it. Are they gonna die?
My shit's freezing! That was old big, bud. There's more down there, though. Oh, I had another one. Yep. Dude, they're on fire over here. I screwed it up! I'm setting it up. That way we can at least thaw our poles out and then bounce around from there. Got one. No. Maybe. It's pulling line.
Hard, maybe.
Oh no. No, it ain't big. Still smallie though. Cool, smallmouth. Not a big one.
Will you open that?
It's frozen, bud.
You're up, thank you, man.
You bet. The lighting is not gonna be as good in the shack, but outside our stuff was definitely freezing. So that's not ideal either. Got one. It ain't big though. They're just loaded down there. Little small jaw. The jaws that are small. Cool. Little bean. Swim down. Swim down. Water's so clear, so badass. Got one. I don't think it's any bigger though. No, not bigger, but it is a smallie. But for anyone that's curious, we are fishing about 25 feet of water and using the old Swedish pimple and waxworm. Did you? I'm just catching squeakers in here. Let that guy go, he ain't big enough. There's still a ton of fish down in this hole, they just aren't quality. You caught all the big ones and left me with the turds. Little tip though for the people that are new to ice fishing. Basically, well, going ice fishing without a fish finder is pointless in my opinion because that's the fun of it. But anytime you have a fish come up and sit on your bait and you can't tell if it's on it, if it's ate it, if it's gonna eat it, what's going on, just keep an eye at your rod tip. It's important to have a light action rod so you can detect the bites. And this one's about as light as it gets. This is one of the green tickle sticks from old 13 Fishing. And it definitely has an innovative tip. Ben keeps looking at it and touching my tip. He keeps rubbing on it because he's like, what's that? But it's flat and it's skinny. And it's definitely pretty easy to tell when you're getting a bite. They just come up and they're like, boop. Hopefully I'll be able to zoom in on some of the video and show you when they actually take a swipe at it. Oh, I tried a bigger one. Not very many of them that come up and don't eat it.
Pickering head. I was around my transducer a million times.
Is it a smallmouth that far off the bottom? Yeah.
It is a small-to-mouth bass. It's not a big one. We're looking for big ones now. But catching smallmouth. Double.
Yep.
Doubled up. Get this guy back in the water. Let's see what Joshua's got.
Probably about the same size
Flippity-flop, what do you got? He's thinking about growing.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Baby rod situation. Oh, that's a better one.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's my biggest for sure.
Yeah.
Just fall in line. Look at that down in there. That's badass.
I know, it's so clean.
Okay, 2-pound test was a bad idea.
Let's be a little careful here.
I'm not going for bluegill today, Dad.
They really don't like to put their head in that hole, man.
No, they
There's
don't.
a lot of species that don't, but the smallmouth really don't seem to want to. Nice one, man.
Yeah,
bud.
He ain't even huge, but
no,
it's
not,
my...
But
it's definitely
sweet.
my biggest
He
through
freaking
the
got
ice.
that thing, too. Look at that. Swedish.
Look at his eyes.
That's the bait right there.
It's probably from coming up from 30 feet of water.
It probably is. Bulged out a little bit.
Donk.
Fishing that deep water. Sick.
Cool. This is much better than any other time that I've been here, though.
It's badass, dude. This is a good-ass spot. This is the first hole that I drilled on the spot. This one right here. It's crazy.
It's probably
got like 15 fish out of it.
If not more.
Yeah.
We've definitely hooked more.
Way more.
Hashtag dialed.
Yeah.
Hashtag been dialed since 1984.
Yes.
Are you really that old, Dad?
I was born in 1884, actually.
Old balls. Oh, one came up.
Yep, me too.
I think he's
Probably
on,
the same fish.
I think he's on yours. Look like a bigger mark.
Who's this Mark?
Who's this Mark fella?
Yeah.
There's a bigger line on my
I've been
graph,
seeing fish
Dad.
on mine too, but I don't know who this Mark guy is you keep talking about.
Are they all named Mark? Is every person named Mark?
Yeah, do you name your smallmouth Mark? I don't understand.
I got a fish coming.
Sexually?
Yeah, I'm gonna make him come. Come on, bud. Squirt all over my Swedish nipples. I mean, pimples. We have issues. Oh, I'm gonna catch one.
Oh,
nope, you're
that's
gonna
better.
catch one. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Sir.
You're welcome, bud.
Definitely a better caliber fish.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, hooked up with something larger.
Oh, bud. That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, Smalley. Good Smalley. He's not that big even. He's just
I got one too.
72 feet over. Come here,
Oh,
bud.
mine came off.
Get your head through that hole, you prick. God, he's mean. This is like the hardest fighting fish I've caught in a long time.
That's a good one, man. Mine was pretty good
You
too.
bet.
That's a big one. We almost doubled.
We almost did. Hell yeah, guys.
Oh, we are gonna double.
We're gonna double?
Yeah.
Doubled! Dude, that's a tank. It's not an absolute giant. That's just another like 2.5 pounder through the ice. Freaking love it. Joshua's hooked up.
Mine's not terrible. I don't think mine's as big as yours though. That's
Dude.
a nice one, man.
So badass. This lake is freaking sick, dude. Didn't know if we were gonna come out here and catch any, but we've been moving around a lot and
We're doing it. There's more down there too.
I know there is. I see him on the screen. That's crazy. This lighting's probably terrible, especially when I look at my face. Dude, good one. Good one. Fatty. Fatty A and B.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Doubled up.
Dirty. Just using that same Swedish pimple with the little waxworm. Smoked the walleyes on them. Now we're smoking the small G.
We did it. It's kind of blurry, but oh well.
It is what it is. All right, Mr. Small Jew. Thank you for playing.
Come on, bud, bite. I know you're down there. Let's see if the school moved over. God damn, I love this thing. New sponsor of the channel, K-Drill and Milwaukee. They just don't even know it yet. They haven't been notified that they're a new sponsor. I called them and left a voicemail and said I wanted them to sponsor me, so I'm gonna count that as a win. Yeah, this one's only 17. Looks like there's something on the bottom, but They're getting right on my spoon. They just won't eat it. There's a lot of fish in this hole. As I say that, they're gone, but there was a lot of fish in this hole. I had one. Got one. I don't think so. He's growing. He's definitely growing. No, I might lose him. Oh, he's not big. He's I got big!
Damn it! That's okay.
That's all right.
That's all right. Hey,
there's like,
species.
I just got 2 bites pretty quick, so I'd maybe drill. Go down, bud. Let's just keep hopping around. We're doing okay. There's more fish down there, and I'm gonna catch them. As long as my battery on my Vexilar doesn't die, because I can't catch fish without it. Well, they came up and looked at something different, but not for very long. I called you a hooker. I can't believe I've screwed up so bad that I haven't caught a fish in this hole after like 3 bites. What a failure. Oh. Got one. I don't think it's very big. Oh my God, it's a perch though. Perch. Hell yeah, bud.
Oh God.
We got a perch.
Maybe that's why there's so many, because there's a school of those guys.
Yeah, I think there is.
Yeah.
28 feet.
Little hosers, huh?
He ain't big enough to keep, but he is cool. It's our first perch, bud. I caught I think it's a bluegill.
That's a yellowtail.
Yellowtail tuna?
A barred yellowtail.
Later, bud. Cool. I upgraded to a bigger bait and I caught a smaller fish. That makes sense. All those people that say big baits catch big fish are liars. They lied to me, Dad. I think I got a wad of perch down there, my friend. Here we go. I'm not gonna tell Dad because he wants to leave. Oh, growing. Just be quiet, that doesn't count.
We're not smart, man.
Well, Dad's not a smart man. But anyway, we're calling her quits on this lake. This lake treated us extremely well. We caught a lot of fish. We caught some pretty good ones. He caught some really good smallmouths.
We're going to get the big
Caught one walleye. There's a fish down there. I want to catch him.
God.
Hold on this outro. There's like a group of them. Oh God, I got so much stuff down there. All right, anyway, back to the outro. We're calling it quits here. We did pretty good. The size kind of went. I got one. You wanna grab my camera? All right, anyway, we've done pretty good here, as you can see, but it's time to move on. We're gonna go try to do something
catch a little bigger qualities, maybe.
A little different. And
that's one way to do it.
There's a little smallmouth. But anyway, we're gonna go try to do something a little bit different. We're gonna try to get one more video on this trip for you guys. So we're gonna call our quits on the smallmouth, even though they are about as much fun as I've had ice fishing ever in my entire life. That dude ain't big, but we have caught some 15, 16, 17 inchers. And we've caught a lot of them. So we did pretty good. We struggled the first day. We didn't. We had some trials and tribulations, and some tribulations and trials. But stick with it, and you'll catch fish. On that note, we're packing all this shit up. We're going elsewhere. So until next time. Bye.